Hello there and welcome. I can tell you right now that you're going to want to watch this video a few times over. Not once, not twice, but a few times, because what we're going to talk about in today's video is something that I like to call the elephant in the room. You see, we're living in an era right now that we call weaponized distraction. You know, I heard the quote and it said, our only limitations in life are number one, weakness of attention, and number two, poverty of imagination. And when I heard the first part, weakness of attention, lack of focus, and now I'm starting to understand this weaponized distraction agenda that's going on. You know, we hear about it, we talk about it, and a lot of us engage in it, mindlessly scrolling on social media. Now, don't get me wrong. The information age, which is what we're in, is incredible. What we're able to do with these phones, with the internet, with social media, generating income, connecting, brand deals. You know, the connectivity of this world has never been like this in the existence of humankind, which is a great benefit. Don't get me wrong. 100% there are great benefits to it. But what I'm talking about is when they pushed the lever a little too far. When they made these devices a little too good. When they made our favorite applications, the news feeds, a little too perfect. And what ended up happening is what we're going to talk about, weaponized distraction. You know, social media really is around one word, entertainment. If you talk about the Roman circus, if you really research and start to understand influence, attention, control, I won't get into that aspect of it, but you think it's harmless, right? You think just scrolling and watching a funny clip or something engaging and entertaining, it's harmless and it's fun. But understand it is rewiring your brain in ways that we say is devastating to growth. Because again, our only limitations in life, weakness of attention. I'm only going to talk about that part right now. Poverty of imagination, we'll go over that in a different video. Only limitations are weakness of attention. And here we are being impressed with hours and hours and hours of distractions. Understand that your brain's reward pathways. Okay, we're going to talk about dopamine a little bit. A lot of this information comes from some Stanford studies. So this isn't like me coming on here and just telling you about what I know or what I think. This is research, this is proven, this is studies. I'm just facilitating the information in a very clear, concise, curated way. The reward pathways are being hijacked because of the way social media platforms are engineered. I remember when it first came out, Instagram first came out, and I come from media, photos, videos. Instagram started for photographers to share high quality imagery. Then it went to, I remember when Reels got integrated and it was like this, you're changing Instagram. That's not what this platform is for. And now, you know, everything is so engaging with motion and color and more stimulation and TikTok. There's a reason for that. That's the purpose of today's video. The way social media platforms are engineered, instant access, novelty, variable rewards, what you think and what we perceive as just browsing or just scrolling is actually training your mind to live in a fragmented way. Right here, every 0.1 to 0.5 seconds, you're stimulated with a different idea, a different visual, listening to something else. Every 0.1 to 1.5 seconds, you swipe. Or maybe you have that heart notification up in the right-hand corner. Somebody likes your message. Somebody left you a comment. Dopamine hit. You feel good. You go. You check it. Now you're looking at your photo, your video. You're re-engaged with a different idea. This is the fragmented mentality that this is engineered to create. Go and research this. Call my bluff, if you will. Go and research the addictive programming that has been engineered in social media. Go do yourself justice and research that. And thanks to these reward systems, you never really know where that hit of approval is going to come from, and you become compulsive. You chase novelty not because you need it, but because your brain has been conditioned to expect it. The elephant in the room. We know social media, we know dopamine, we know the addictive negative habits that it may have, but we have it anyways. We scroll anyways. Until we make a decision, and I just want to say, bring this to light. Instagram, 10:40 a.m. on a Monday. I don't know if you can zoom in, or we can zoom in on this, guys. Time limit, not available. I have restricted my addictive habits that have been created of just opening Facebook, opening Instagram, opening X or Twitter, whatever you refer it to, and just scrolling and scrolling. I have a 5-minute timer per day, which is literally nothing. You can check some notifications in the morning, and that's pretty much it, okay? In preparing for this video, I've started to implement the changes, really focusing my attention so I can better communicate these ideas with you. Without realizing it, you're training yourself to lack depth. Listen to this part, guys. It's not, you don't have any stillness. You don't have sustained focus. You don't have clarity. A scattered mind creates a scattered life. That's what you're up against. That's what your, favorite mentor, your favorite musician, artist, actor, whomever, that you study, that you look up to, that you're inspired by. Understand, though, a scattered mind creates a scattered life. But here's the truth, guys. Here's the truth that nobody's really willing to say is our concentration, our ability to discipline our mind, that inner muscle that is essential for manifestation, is deteriorating. It's weakening. It's disintegrating into nothing. That's what they want. It's not by accident. It's by design. These social media platforms, they know what engages us. They know what we like. They can listen in. They can see us, they can hear us, and then you open up social media and wow, I was just talking about a khaki sweater for autumn, and I open up my phone and there's an ad on my phone to purchase a khaki sweater. What a coincidence. It is engineered to engage with us. They build algorithms to maximize novelty, unpredictable awards, and endless scrolling that never allows us to settle. The elites, those in charge, they don't need to crush your dreams. They don't need to affect us directly, even though they do. They just need to keep you overstimulated. They just need to keep you reactive. They just need to keep you addicted to the next hit of dopamine. Now you know the agenda. What are you going to do to change? Because of this outside stimulation, because, quote, these cards are stacked up against us. Your dreams manifesting, again, that word that's loosely thrown around today, become harder to sustain. It becomes harder to stay consistent. It becomes harder to maintain focus on what you want. A scattered mind creates a scattered life. Guys, this is a way of suppression and control. Social media is more than a distraction. It is a silent assassin of clarity. It is a killer of intention, and it will mute your inner power. It is to restrict us. Don't get me wrong. Again, at the beginning of this video, there's great positives. If you use it with a disciplined mind, with limits, 15 minutes, connect with your, brands, connect with your partners, engage, then get back to work. Use it as a tool, not a method of entertainment. You see, you think you're being curious, but every swipe, every refresh, every time you change, maybe there's something on Facebook that I didn't see on Instagram. Let me just check TikTok. Maybe there's something there that I need. Every refresh, just a little bit more, the subconscious mind registers the idea. It learns that your attention is fleeting. It learns that it's okay to jump idea to idea. And understand this, guys. It's very important. We are opinionated. We have an opinion for everything. And some more opinionated than others, of course. But subconsciously, when we're scrolling on social media, we're actually asking ourselves, do I like this? Do I not like this? That's based on how long you sit there and, quote, engage. Scroll. First thing, visual. What do you see? Do you like it? Does it engage? Okay. Do I like it? Do I not like it? Yes. You stay. Then they start talking. What's the message? Do I like it? Do I not like it? Engage. So you're always in these, do I like? Now what do I think? 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 Do I stay? Do I swipe? Do I stay? You're constantly in this stimulation of opinions. Until ultimately you either, I like this, I send this, I repost this, or I swipe to the next one. And when you swipe, in less than 1.5 seconds, you do it all over again. Visually, do I like this? Boom. How quickly do we swipe? Just look to the person next to you or somebody at a cafe. They're swiping, or in the elevator. God, the elevator is the best place to observe people. They sit there, swipe. No, swipe, swipe, swipe. They're swiping 0.2 seconds. They're, guys, I know you know what I'm talking about. Because when you hear the truth, you'll know it. I'm speaking the truth right now, ladies and gentlemen. If this idea is resonating with you, understand it's resonating with the essence of who you are. There's truth within you. And when you hear the truth, you'll know it. It'll be a feeling inside of, this makes sense. That's me. I've been doing that as well. In all of our videos, we've talked about the problem. Now we're going to talk about the solution, guys. What is the solution? Guys, we have put together one of the most comprehensive programs that you can find anywhere today. It's over 12 sections and 120 videos of some of the best information. Every video has a corresponding workbook to help you ingrain the ideas. But section 7 of that program is what we want to talk about. Okay, section 7 focuses on improving execution, focus, and performance. That is really the X factor. Execution, focus, and performance. We will teach you exactly how to break this addictive distraction that has been programmed for years. This is not something that is new or recent. This is 5, 6, 7, longer. If you go back to Facebook, MySpace, early Snapchat days, etc. These habits have been ingrained for years. You need to start training your mind to hold the frequency of what you want. Remember, our only limitations in life are weakness of attention. So if you can focus your mind to hold the frequency of your C-type goal long enough for it to manifest. That's the goal. Every day you invest, right? 1%, 5%, every day building blocks. What do you do every day? You hold the frequency of what you want with a focused mind. So if this video resonated with you, if what I spoke about today has resonated with you, I encourage you to get involved with a system that's designed to upgrade your self-image. You need accountability. You need a system. You need a community that knows what they're doing, that can teach you, coach you, guide you, and help facilitate it in a clear, concise fashion. Section 7, 10 videos around focus, around performance, and around execution. Until you own your focus, you will not own your future. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. This video was great, but it will not change your life. Action will. Click right now and join our free Mindset Reset Masterclass. It's time to go deeper into the system that rewires your entire identity.